Hi, this is Todd Albee again with SilverFire, and today we're going to introduce you to the SilverFire Fire Dragon. Now we actually have 4 versions of the stove. This is actually the Water Dragon. The Water Dragon has an external water tank on the back. You can see the faucet. We have another model without the water tank called just the Home Fire Dragon, and then we add the external water tank. That's the Water Dragon. We have the Biomass multi-function machine that can run showers, wall radiators, sinks with an external tank. That Dragon runs off a trolley, and you just release the trolley, pull it in the room to cook, send it back home, and heat the external water tank that you tie into your plumbing. Then the 4th Dragon that we have, these are all fixed chimney stoves. That stove has plumbing connections in the back, and you can run it to multiple wall radiators or cook. These stoves are the cleanest biomass stoves that we've ever tested. There's about 3 levels of combustion in this stove. It's just an amazing stove. Very, very fast, very powerful. So we have our primary primary combustion in this stove. We have secondary combustion. Then the way that we clean up emissions even more than adding the secondary combustions, next to add a fan. Then we get even more mixing. The more mixing we get, the more the hydrogen, the methane, the CO, the CO2, the smoke all reburn as fuel. And you can note that these are all fixed chimney stoves, and you can see the diameter of this chimney. This chimney is just a couple inches in diameter, so it's a very clean stove. You can run it out your wall, you can run it up and through a chimney, however you want to run it. Now, what you're going to notice, this Water Dragon, as we mentioned, you have a faucet on the front, and it has a small manual tank that you add water. So we're just passively heating the water with the chimney. And so this stove is designed for off-the-grid applications where you're adding water to your pot of rice, your pot of beans, what have you, to clean up. And then you just add more water to heat it with this stove. So let's go ahead and look at the components of this. We have our cast iron rings, our trivets for different size pots to accommodate different pots here. We have the water tank here in the back, and we'll get a close-up of the chimney in the water tank here in a minute. We have the flame concentrator. This is an excellent choice to use where you want a real specific targeted flame for wok cooking or canning, a really focused flame. We have our secondary combustion ring, and you can see the secondary reburning holes, and they are aligned with the secondary holes with the stove. And this stove also has a removable combustion chamber. So again, this is a T-lid, a top lit up draft stove. We stack our vertical fuel in here, whether it's palm fronds, corn cobs, any flammable biomass, twigs, sticks, what have you, peanut, it doesn't matter. And then we simply drop the combustion chamber into the stove, and we're going to get some close-up shots here of the internal portions of the stove. So there you have it. This is the family of fixed chimney dragon stoves. Again, we have the Fire Dragon, we have the Water Dragon with the external water tank, the multi-function Dragon with the large external tank that you tie into your plumbing to run wall radiators, showers, and sinks, and we have our larger biomass boiler Dragon. So there's 4 types of stoves. They all operate the same. This stove also has lightweight insulation like our other stoves. You're very quickly, after very clean burn, I'll tip the stove right here, and you can see the pellet stove insulation underneath the stove at the bottom, wrapping the combustion chamber. And this stove is just sitting in a hand cart for ease of this demonstration. Thank you.